Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I have a brand new pickup pile for you guys. Today we are asking the question, what secrets is he keeping? Ooh, so we're gonna do a little investigative work and see what secrets have been kept from you? What's been hidden? We're going to bring it out into the light. And, these could be good things or bad things. We're just going to see what is he keeping? What are the secrets within? So we have 4 different groups to pick from, 4 different perfume bottles. Group number 1 is Justin Bieber's fragrance Someday. It's like a little heart petals, kind of like a rose, but in the shape of petals. And there's a little lock and key here, so this person may have the key to your heart, you may have the key to theirs. Pile number 2 is Forever Sunshine from Bath & Body Works. I don't even know if they still make this fragrance. I've had this fragrance forever, but it's very light and fruity and, kind of reminds me of like spring and summertime. So yeah, if you love the sun, if you're a sun worshiper, if you like flowers and stuff, maybe that's the fragrance, the pile for you. Pile number 3 is Immortal from Twilight. I've used a lot of this, as you can see, like it's nearly gone. But yes, it's inspired by Twilight. I can't remember exactly what it even smells like, despite using this a lot, but it's got, that woodsy Forks, Washington kind of smell. So yeah, if Twilight and vampires are your thing, that may be your group. And finally, group number 4 is Fantasy by Britney Spears. I've also used a lot of this one too. It's like nearly gone. Even after I'm done using perfume bottles though, I usually keep them just because they're all so unique and different looking. But yes, this is Britney Spears, Fantasy. Perhaps this person is your fantasy. Maybe you're their fantasy. So anyway, those are our options. So pick the perfume that matches you. Which one would you wear? So go ahead and pick the one that resonates the best for you, and we're going to get started with the Bieber group, number 1, for his fragrance Someday. Hi, pile 1. If you chose Someday by Justin Bieber, his fragrance, then this is the reading for you, and we're going to find out what secrets is your person keeping from you. Okay, we're gonna start things off here. We're gonna go from the bottom up, I guess. We're gonna start with Journey of Love Union and Journey of Love 2. These are both by Bridget Rao of Divine Essentials, and we're gonna see what secrets are being hidden. This taught us our blessings, or this taught us our lessons, blessings, karmic. So there's been some karmic activity in your connection. I know we can do it, wholeness. I can't wait to dance with you into eternity, union. And I want forever with you, destiny. Okay. From the Moonology deck, I figured, the moon is a good place to look for when it comes to secrets. Secrets can be hidden in the moon. We have the end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn, and luck is on your side, new moon in Sagittarius. Okay. Your Jesus card, because in my opinion, a Bible verse a day keeps the bad vibes away. Your Jesus card says, I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd giveth his life for the sheep. John 10:11. All right. from What's Brewin', Spillin' the Beans by Fire Witch Tarot, which is very appropriate. We want to spill the beans here. We want to know what's the secret being withheld. We have pregnancy test, unsure, pregnancy scare, positive, negative. Investigating. And getting a room, motel, hotel, motel, suit, business, pleasure. And finally, from Enchanted Embrace by Cherry Enchantress, we have life is ours, we live it our way. You light up my life. And I would walk 500 miles to be with you. Okay, all right, so we got a lot of stuff going on here. Let's dive in and unfold all this. So right away, the first thing that I'm noticing right off the bat is there's definitely some karma between the two of you guys. This may or may not even be a secret. This may be something that you're already aware of. It's possible that there could be a third party involved because it does say karmic, you know, you could be married or they could be married, or, you know, one or both of you could be in a committed relationship elsewhere. But, you know, regardless what the third party element may be, it may not even be a person or a relationship. You know, it could be a lifestyle choice. It could be mental mindsets. It could be addictions. You know, there's a lot of different possibilities. But whatever that third element is, the bottom line is, like, that third element is teaching this person a lot about themselves and life and probably what they really want, and discovering that you are truly a blessing to this person, for sure. And, you know, despite the struggle, because there's definitely been struggle here, the end of a tough cycle approaches. And I think that, you know, this is kind of the secret in itself, is this person wants you to know that even though things have been tough, because it definitely seems that you guys have been in a difficult place, you know, in the present time as you're watching this, they want you to know that that's not going to last forever, though. Like, that's a good secret, at least to withhold. It's a good secret, maybe kind of like as a surprise. It's not always going to be like that, because luck is on your side. Luck is on both of your guys' side. Like, luck is on your side in this connection, in this relationship, whether you guys are like currently together or separated. Luck is definitely on your side in this. And, you know, this person wants you to know that you guys can do it. They want to dance with you into eternity. And they want forever with you. So if it feels to you like they're not doing any of this, where, you know, maybe they're ghosting you, they're not talking to you, they're being cold and all this other kind of stuff, and you're probably like, there's no way this person even remotely cares about me. They don't think about me, you know, they're just off living their life, doing whatever. Well, clearly the big secret here is you mean a lot more to them than you think. A lot more than you know, a lot more than you give them credit for, because they want forever with you. They want to dance with you into eternity. They know that you guys can do this. Like, it may have been a really crappy situation right now, but they do really want this. You know, and even if you guys are, like, currently talking, like, maybe they're not being cold to you. Maybe you see this person on a regular basis at work. Maybe this person and you are really good friends and they've put you in the friend zone or something like that. It doesn't matter. Like, there's this deeper, romantic, passionate level here, because, you know, you don't want to dance into eternity with your coworker. And, you know, you don't want to, like, be with someone forever, like how this picture is with someone you just see as a friend and totally platonic. So there's definitely more than meets the eye. They may not show that on the surface. They may not say a whole lot. They may not express their feelings, but that's definitely how they're feeling deep down in the inside. And it is definitely a secret that they are keeping right now from you. And, you know, as for pregnancy test here, I don't think that this is to be taken in like the literal form, like somebody's pregnant. I mean, maybe you're pregnant, you know, maybe someone around you is pregnant, and that's just like a weird confirmation from that angle. But for the most part, I see pregnancy test as, you know, even though they're feeling all this, you know, good stuff towards you, and you guys have been through the ringer with some difficult issues in the past, because of these difficulties, they're not quite sure, like, how or when to come forward to you on this. It's like your love and your connection, your relationship is the test. And the test is positive here. It's positive that your love is strong, that your love is real. However, your person is unsure right now. Like, they're not unsure about your love, but they're unsure of how to go about this, like what the next step is. Like, especially if one or both of you are committed in a relationship elsewhere, they may not necessarily know, like, how do we move forward with this? How do we go forward? You know, if we're both like married to other people or whatever, you know, that's a messy situation. There obviously needs to be separation and divorces happening, and, you know, legalities and paperwork and all that other kind of stuff. It gets even messier if children are involved and that kind of thing. Maybe you guys don't have any of that extra baggage whatsoever. And if you don't, that's great. That's awesome. That probably makes this process a whole lot smoother. But that doesn't mean that they're completely ready to come forward. There's still like some insecurity. There's some kind of unsureness inside of them, not of you and not of your connection or your relationship, but more so of them trying to figure out, like, how do we go about this? Or how do I even present this to you? Because maybe you guys kind of had a falling out. Or, you know, maybe the last time you guys spoke, they weren't so nice to you or something. And maybe they're scared that you're going to be cold towards them and reject them. And, you know, if that's the case, they may be unsure, like, are you even going to be warm and receptive to me if I do come forward, if I do say anything to you? So they're unsure primarily here about their approach, how to go about this, how to present it to you, how to move forward with you, period. So that's kind of what the test is here. But you guys are strong enough to get through the test, because it's like, I see a test also as like getting through the tough cycle, because tough cycles are tests, you know, they're tests to like our life, basically going from seasons of testing and struggle to seasons of blessing and fulfillment and abundance. But in the meantime, through all of this, this person has been keeping their eye on you, which is definitely a big secret here too. I mean, just look at the guy here in this picture. You can't see his face at all. Like, his face is completely dark, completely blackened out, totally a shadow over his face. So you can't see him, but he's there. And that's what this person is like right now, all over your social media. Whatever it is that you got. You got Twitter, you got Instagram, you got Facebook, you got TikTok. It doesn't matter. Wherever you're at, this person is looking at you and checking you out. Definitely like their dirty little secret of spying on you. And as for getting a room, I think that this is definitely just like one of their secret desires with you. Like, they probably just want to sweep you away on like a weekend getaway or something like that, take you to a hotel and just like have a beautiful weekend together, just the two of you alone, and, you know, just having passion between the two of you, no interruptions, no distractions. So I'm definitely feeling from this card that this is one of their secret desires that they want to have with you. And, you know, life is ours, live it our way. When I see them saying this to you, this kind of confirms like where there could be third party elements, because if you're in a relationship elsewhere, you don't really feel like you can live your life. You don't really feel like you can live it your way because you're chained down elsewhere. But I do feel they want that freedom and they want to live this amazing life, free to be with you, free to do it your guys' way. All I'm thinking is, what is it? Is it Burger King? I think. Like, do it your way or whatever that commercial is. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking right now when I see that card, which is funny. But you do light up this person's life for sure, which is why I said they definitely see you as a lot more than just like a friend or a coworker or anything like that. They see you as this romantic, passionate person. And they would walk 500 miles to be with you. So, maybe the third element here isn't a person. Maybe it's physical distance. So, they may not be acting like they would invest in something that's long distance. But the truth is, they would. Even if they act all cool about it and like it's not a big deal, you're already like this huge investment, this huge piece, this huge part of their heart. So as for your Jesus card, I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd giveth his life for the sheep. And, this is basically like Jesus, he would give our life for us. Like, if we're the sheep, he gives his life for us. And I believe this very much so mirrors how your person feels about you. Like your person, they would give their life for you. That's how deep their love is for you. And you probably don't realize that. And that's probably a really big secret and probably a surprise because you're like, whoa, no way. Like, that's crazy. But all in all, that's a really good secret. I mean, this could be a lot worse. They could be keeping dirty nasty from you, but there's nothing dirty or nasty. You guys are just, in some sticky situations presently, but don't doubt the tough cycle you're in right now. Don't doubt the test. This person truly does love you and truly does care about you, and that is honestly the big secret that they're keeping. So I hope this made sense. I hope this resonated for you guys and gave you a little bit of peace of mind as to what is going on, as to what secrets may be hidden from you. But anyway, if it did, that's awesome. Let me know in the comments down below. If the message did not flow, of course, just let it go. But otherwise, if you would leave this video a big thumbs up for me, that would be amazing and help me out so incredibly much. Feel free to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know of new videos when they are coming out. Otherwise, I hope you guys have an amazing day. I am sending you lots of hugs and much love. Keep on sparkling, you guys. Hi, Pile 2. If you chose Forever Sunshine from Bath & Body Works as your fragrance, then this is your reading to find out what secret is being hidden from you from your person. So we're going to go from the bottom up. We're going to start things out here with The Journey of Love Union and Journey of Love 2 by Bridget Rao. And let's see. We have Here and Now. I want you back in my life. You make my temperature rise fiery. Please forgive me. Forgiveness. I've been watching you. Jealousy. Okay. Seems like we have another pile where you guys are being watched. We had some investigating going on in pile 1. Okay, from the Moonology deck, we have Believe in the Impossible, Blue Moon, and a win-win outcome is in forecast, full moon in Libra. Yes, win-win for those Libras. I understand because I'm a Libra myself. All right. from Loving Words from Jesus, because in my opinion, a Bible verse a day helps keep the bad vibes away, we have, heal the sick that are therein, and say unto them, the kingdom of God is come nigh unto you. Luke 10:9. Alrighty. From What's Brewin', Spillin' the Beans by Fire Witch Tarot, we're going to quite literally see what is brewing here. We're going to spill the beans on those secrets right here, right now. Doing drugs. I hate nothing about you. And chill vibes. Okay. And finally, from Enchanted Embrace by Cherry Enchantress, we have, are you coming to the tree? I love your smile. I would be honored to meet you. Okay, all right. Well, I see a lot of interesting things going on with you guys. Let's break it down and get into it. Okay, so right off the bat, the first thing that I am picking up from dealing with this person, we're going to hop right into the What's Brewin', Spillin' the Beans cards. So there's a very high chance that your person is probably doing some drugs. I mean, it's interesting because we have the girl here who's just smoking on the card. I mean, it says chill vibes, which could be just that, you know, that your person is chilling or whatever. But I think it's very interesting that the way she's chilling, she has this cigarette. And then we have, you know, doing drugs to kind of go alongside with it. So it seems like your person is probably under the influence in some kind of way, you know, through drugs. It could be something, you know, super hardcore. They could be someone who's into like the really, really hardcore stuff. Or it could be, you know, something that's kind of mainstream that people don't really think is an issue, like marijuana or something like that. But either way, this person definitely appears to be influenced by a substance. Now, for some of you, this is going to be the secret. For some of you, this is going to be a surprise, and you're going to be like, there's no way, I never thought that they were into anything like that. But for others of you, you may already know that this person, you know, may get into this kind of trouble, may get into this kind of stuff, and you know, you're going to know better than anybody else if it's something that's like a real serious issue where maybe they need to go to rehab, or maybe they've been in and out of rehab or something like that, you know, that it's been really hardcore stuff, or maybe, you know, it's kind of been on the lighter side, like they just kind of recreationally use marijuana and that kind of thing. So that's definitely something that is for sure going on with your person right now, and it is very much so influencing their choices. It's influencing how they view the world. It's influencing what they're thinking and what they're feeling. It, you know, because when you're under the influence of anything, you know, it could be alcohol too, for that matter. Like, I know it doesn't say alcohol here, but alcohol is a substance that can influence you as well. So it could be any of those kinds of things. Whatever your person's vice is, it is definitely influencing them. So, like I said, for some of you, you already know that they're doing that kind of stuff. But for others of you, this is definitely brand new information, and maybe a little shocking. And maybe you wouldn't think that they would be doing that, but that's definitely something that's going on, whether it's a big part of the secret or a not so big part of the secret. So that's definitely one thing that's going on. It's possible that if you already knew about this person using, that this could be a part of the issue between the two of you guys. Maybe their usage of drugs is kind of like the third party element, and maybe this is something that they're seeking forgiveness from you. If this isn't the factor that has been the split between you guys, then there's definitely something else. Something was either said or maybe even not said. Something happened that, created this gap between the two of you, and this person is definitely seeking forgiveness from you. They may not be like actively saying it or anything, and if they're not, it's probably because they're under the influence, and if they're under the influence, they're probably not coming forward, begging your forgiveness, but it is something that they desire. It is something that they want. And that could be a part of the secret too. You may think that this person would never acknowledge that they did anything wrong, that they would never, that they would never do anything wrong, but they know it. They know that they screwed up. They know that they messed up. They did something wrong, and that they do want your forgiveness for sure. So, because there's been this gap of stuff between the two of you guys, this person has been watching you. And it's funny because, like I said, in pile 1, they had a card that, was very much so this kind of energy of like watching you and investigating what you're doing online. And I'm basically going to tell you guys the same thing I told pile 1, because this is literally like the same exact kind of vibe. And if you guys haven't been talking, if there's been limited communication, even if you guys are communicating on a regular basis, it doesn't matter. This person's watching you. So wherever you're at online, whether it's Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever it is that you do, whatever it is that you're doing out there, they're watching it. They are checking it out. You are on their social media feed, and you're like the top thing that they're watching. And there's a chance, especially in this group, that they could be jealous about what they're seeing. Even if you're not seeing somebody else, they may assume that you are. They may assume that you're getting all this extra attention from potential suitors and stuff like that, and it could be making them feel insecure and jealous and not good enough. And, it probably compounds things and sends them into doing more of this stuff. Because, especially with like marijuana or whatever, yes, it can be very calming and it can be very soothing or whatever, but if you are feeling depressed, it's just going to like magnify that depression by like 1,000,000%. So this person is probably spinning out of control, going into more depression, and when they watch you, they're feeling even further away from you because they probably have you on a pedestal and think you've got your life completely together, you've got it going on, and you may not have your life together at all. You may feel like your life is crumbling and you may feel like your life is a mess, but they don't look at you that way. Not in their eyes. It's all about perspective. But they want you back. Like, that's the bottom line. With this forgiveness here, they definitely want you back. They may not be showing that. They may not be displaying that. And I feel like this is the bigger secret for more of you than not. Like I said, the drug thing, this could be a part of the secret just being revealed to some of you now. But for those of you who already know that they're under the influence doing things, the bigger secret for you guys is the fact that they want you. They want you back. You probably feel like, they don't desire me at all. They don't say boo. They leave me on red. They don't say, thank you when I text them and I send them like a happy birthday text or anything like that. Like they just ignore me. Like they don't care. But the truth is here, they do. And they don't just care, but you make them feel in ways that not everybody makes them feel. Like it's like a passionate, like serious horny vibe from them. Like you make their temperature rise and you probably make their member rise along with that. So they are definitely feeling the heat, feeling the passion when it comes to you. Which is so funny. Now, I don't know exactly what this tree thing is supposed to mean. Like when I first read that, I was like, are you coming to the tree? This is what I get from the tree. I feel like the tree may represent like a meeting place. Like maybe you guys have had a special meeting place that you guys always had in the past where you would just, get together and hang out. And, if you guys have had a romantic history before, maybe this was somewhere you guys would meet up and have like secret rendezvous or something like that. Or maybe this is like literally in reference to a specific tree. Maybe there is a tree in your lives that both of you like do meet up at. Maybe you guys at one point, carved your initials into a tree, and that tree is very important. So if it's not like an actual physical tree, I'm thinking this is like a meeting place, a meeting location, or maybe just like being out in nature together, being outdoors together is probably valuable to the both of you. I would be honored to meet you. Now, I feel for like 99.9% of you, obviously, like even beyond that, like 100% of you, you already know who this person is. This isn't someone that you don't already know, because we're asking what secrets they're keeping from you. Like if this person was a stranger, they wouldn't have secrets to keep. So I feel like I would be honored to meet you kind of goes hand in hand with the tree here. Like they want to meet you at the tree. Like they would be honored to meet you at this tree. Like whatever this special tree is. I don't know. That's funny, but I feel like that's something very specific to somebody. So if you're the tree person, let me know, because that seems to be coming through a lot, whatever this tree thing is. And of course, they love your smile. That's just one of the many things that they do love about you, which is so sweet and so precious. And the thing is here, they hate nothing about you. And this is why I get the feeling that, they have you on a pedestal and, they're kind of just like sinking in their own depression, being under the influence. Like they may feel like doing drugs is helpful. They may feel that it really relieves their stress or whatever, but it really doesn't. Like it takes them out of the situation temporarily, but as soon as the high wears off, they're right back down and out again. They have to go back to dealing with real life again, which is a life that you're not in, but they want you to be in that life. So they truly hate nothing about you. Like they kind of see you as like this perfect floating angel in their life, like this thing that came out of the blue, like total surprise to them. And they're like, where did you come from? I don't deserve this. Like, what? You want me, lowly, despisable me? And I'm sure that they're not lowly or despisable at all. I'm sure that they're absolutely lovely. But this is how they see themselves. And, this is kind of like a message to the both of you, I think. Because the truth is, both you and them need to believe in the impossible in this situation, because I definitely believe that for them, it's hard for them to believe that they can have this happily ever after with you, because they do feel so undeserving. And you need to believe the impossible, because for you, it probably feels like they don't care at all. That, they're so swept up in their own life and they leave you in the cold and they leave you left on red and they ghost you and all this other stuff. You're like, there's no way. But you both need to like turn it around, because you're kind of like doing it to each other. You guys kind of mirror each other in that sense. You guys need to start believing in the impossible, because a win-win outcome is in the forecast. You guys are meant to be together. You guys are meant to have an amazing and beautiful life with one another. A life full of passion, because you make them rise, quite literally. And, they want to like spend their life with you and be happy with you in the here and now. They don't want that just in the future. They want to have an amazing life with you. And you guys can have that. A win-win outcome is in the forecast. Also, one of you may be a Libra. Just saying. So, yeah. I mean, I gotta be honest, you guys. This group is getting my emotions going, because I see how right you guys are for each other. And, like, it just makes me sad that this person is just so caught up in their substances that, if they were to let go of that, they could step into something really, really amazing. They would get their head on straight. They wouldn't be under those influences anymore. And this is where that Jesus card comes in. Heal the sick that they're in, and say unto them, the kingdom of God is come to nigh unto you. So what this says to me is healing. When you're sick, you need to be healed. And the best thing that you can do for your person right now is to pray for them, because they need prayers of healing. They need prayers of healing when it comes to their addictions, to the drugs and things like that. But even more so, they need healing. They need to find forgiveness. They need to heal their emotional wounds and issues that they've been through. And there may be some healing on your end too that you need to take care of. So yeah, you guys, there's definitely healing that needs to come here. But the best way to activate healing is through prayer. So that's where it all starts. But yeah, anyways, that's what I see going on for you guys, pile 2, with you and your person. Like I said, for some of you, the drugs is going to be a shock, and it's like, what are they doing? But I feel like for most of you probably know that's an issue. The bigger secret is the fact that no matter how under the influence they are by other substances, the thing that they are the most under the influence of is you. At the end of the day, you are the biggest drug that they are addicted to, for sure. You are the biggest drug. So they do love you, they do want to be with you, but they need to get out of their depression and do some healing. So there you go. Just pray for them. Pray for your person. That's the best thing I can tell you to do. That's going to make the difference, all the difference in the world. So if this message did flow, let me know. Then leave me a comment down below. If the message didn't flow, of course, just let it go. But otherwise, if you guys can, give this video a big thumbs up. That would help me out tremendously. Feel free to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know of new videos when they are coming out. Otherwise, I hope you guys have an amazing day. Keep sparkling. I'm sending you lots of hugs and much love. Hi, Pile 3. If you chose Immortal by Twilight as your fragrance, then this is going to be the reading for you, and we're going to find out what secrets are being hidden from you from your person. All right, we're going to start from the bottom up. We're going to kick it off with Journey of Love Union and Journey of Love 2 by Bridget Rao, and we're going to see what secrets need to come through. Embarrassed. I feel like I've screwed up too much. All right, well, someone's feeling embarrassed. Twin Flame, you are my other half. Fantasies, I can't stop thinking about you touching me. And eternity, eternally yours. Okay. Up next, from the Moonology deck, we have Confidence is your key to success, New Moon in Leo, and Step out of your comfort zone, North Node. Alrighty. From Loving Words from Jesus, because in my opinion, a Bible verse a day helps keep the bad vibes away. It says, be of good comfort. Your faith has made you whole. Matthew 9:22. And next, from What's Brewin', Spillin' the Beans by Fire Witch Tarot. We're gonna spill the beans right now. What's the secret, dude? Total drama action. Crush. And already knowing the tea. All right. And finally, from Enchanted Embrace by Cherry Enchantress, we have, I just want you to know who I am. Do you need more? And I will love you till my dying day. Okay, all right. So here is what I'm getting dealing with you guys right now. So right off the bat, a secret that this person is keeping from you is embarrassment. They're feeling embarrassed. They feel like they've screwed up dealing with you one too many times. Now, this could be in big, catastrophic ways where it's like, yeah, they really screwed up, they really hurt you, they really did some damage, they said some things that they shouldn't have said, or maybe they didn't say something that should have been said. But there's definite embarrassment there, or it could be much smaller level embarrassment where maybe they did something and you don't even consider it a big deal or a problem, but they're too in their head and they're criticizing themselves thinking, oh my gosh, like, why did I say that? Why did I do that? And the funny thing is, I feel like for most of you, the embarrassment is actually on the smaller side. I don't feel like this is like major, huge scale issues and problems. I feel like it's more smaller scale because for most of you, I'm getting the feeling that you and this person have probably not actually had like romantic relations in the past together, because I feel a lot of crush energy coming out of this group. That this person likely has a big bad old crush on you, and you know, it's probably mutual. You probably have a crush on this person too, like obviously, or you wouldn't be coming to a reading asking what they're keeping from you as a secret. But, you know, maybe when you guys have been around one another, you know, maybe this person said something and they were like, oh crap, why did I say that? Like, now this person probably thinks I'm totally weird and make no sense or anything like that. So they just feel embarrassed. Like, you know how that is. Sometimes you're around someone that you really, really like, who's your crush, and like, it's not even something that anyone else would consider a big deal, but you may say or do something, like maybe you even just trip on your own 2 feet or something, and you think, oh my gosh, I totally screwed up, this person's never gonna want to talk to me again, they're never gonna want to look at me or whatever, and then the next day, you know, it's like, oh, everything's fine, everything's normal. So when it comes to the drama card, I feel like there's a lot of like unnecessary drama in the head. Like, this person creates dramatic scenarios in their head. Like, this is the kind of person who goes onto WebMD for a headache or a cough, and they're the kind of person who totally flips out and they're like, oh my god, I have cancer, I'm dying. Or, you know, if it's today's terminology, oh my god, I have COVID, I'm dying. So, you know, they're that kind of person. They're the kind of person who turns a paper cut into a huge gnarly gash. You know, they over dramatize everything. Basically, you're dealing with someone here who's a total drama king or drama queen. I understand, because I mean, I have my drama queen moments, but like, even my dog, he's like a total drama king. He's also a Chihuahua, so maybe that explains it. I don't know. But they're a little bit dramatic here, which is why they are so embarrassed, but they really don't need to be. Like, there's nothing for this person to be embarrassed about. And the funny thing is, like, that's why we have already knowing the tea. And I feel like already knowing the tea is actually you. Like, in a weird way, the secret here is there really is no secret. Because what this person is feeling with their embarrassment, because they have a big old crush on you, and because they're a little bit of a drama king, you already know this. Like, you've seen them do the stupid stuff. You've seen them say the stupid things, but you don't care because, you know, that crush is mutual, you know. You think they're kind of cute when they do things that make no sense, and you think it's kind of cute when they do things that are embarrassing. So that's why it's really not a surprise to you. You kind of already know this. Like, there really is no secret here for you. You know, if anything, this is confirmation that they're not hiding anything from you, that they're kind of the person who wears their heart on their sleeve. So really, you know, this is more so advice to your person. I don't know, maybe this is advice that you want to give them, or something you can pray for them for. But what they really need to do is they need to step out of their comfort zone. They wouldn't feel all this antics of drama, and they wouldn't, you know, feel so embarrassed in what they're doing if they just stepped out of their comfort zone and found their confidence, because they're not very confident when they're around you. They're very unsure of themselves. They're insecure. You know, they don't know what they're doing. And it's not over major things at all. It's really over trivial stuff. But this person feels like they just trip all over their words, or they trip all over their feet or something. And if anything, I bet that you're the kind of person who probably looks at it as actually very cute and endearing. But they feel embarrassed by this stuff. And they just need to find their confidence. And, you know, if they're kind of a mess, then they need to get a little bit more comfortable in their own skin and be just like, yeah, I'm kind of a mess, but, you know, that's okay. You know, I can laugh at myself too. So if anything, that's where this person needs to get at within themselves. And I feel like once they're more comfortable in their own skin, they can get out of their comfort zone. They can, you know, get into some confidence within themselves. They'll be able to, you know, come out of just being a crush to you and like actually vocalize like, hey, I like you. Because the truth is, they can't stop thinking about you touching them. And, you know, maybe you guys haven't romantically actually been together yet, but, you know, even just like a handshake or a hug, or, you know, something very simple like that just sends goosebumps all up and down their body. It sends shivers down their spine. Like, they have all these fantasies about you, just fantasies playing in their head, and they're not able to get it out because they're too in their head, and they're like, can I even do this? It's possible this person even knows and is aware that you are their twin flame. This could definitely be just confirmation that you are each other's twin flames. And this may be why they're kind of awkward around you, because they're like, I don't know how to act around this person. Like, even though they're my other half, like, it's so intense. You know, like, if you just look into each other's eyes, it may be so intense for this person. They don't know how to handle it. They don't know how to deal with it. But they are eternally yours. You know, that's what a twin flame is. A twin flame connection is forever. A twin flame connection is beyond life. It's beyond death. It is an eternity kind of thing. So, you know, this person can act like a goofball all they want. They're not getting rid of you. They're not getting rid of this connection. They can't outrun their silliness. It's gonna catch up with them at some point. So, you know, with do you need more, this may be a part of their embarrassment. They may feel like they can't offer you very much. They may feel, you know, kind of silly, especially in comparison to maybe other people that you're around or socialize with. So they may be asking, like, you know, can I even give you what you want? Like, do you want more? And I just want you to know who I am. So, you know, through all these goofy things that they're doing, you know, being dramatic, screwing up and embarrassing themselves, you know, they just want you to know the real them. Like, behind all that silliness and awkwardness, they just want you to know the real them. And I think that you do know the real them. But, you know, there's been this awkwardness between the two of you guys where it hasn't, like, fully come out and it hasn't fully stepped out or been said. And I will love you till my dying day. You know, that goes right back into this eternity vibe. It goes right back into them being your twin flame. This is a forever love. It's a forever thing. You know, for a lot of you, I feel like this is almost kind of like a very new and fresh situation where you guys are just kind of starting things off together, which is why things are a little awkward and a little dramatic. But it's definitely not like bad drama. It's not like karma kind of drama. It's just like, it's almost kind of like slapstick comedy or something like that. It's like a goofy, silly romantic comedy where, you know, both people get into like a twisted, funny, awkward, weird situation, and they don't realize that they're going to fall in love with each other, but they wind up falling in love with each other. And of course, by the end of the movie, they live happily ever after. So maybe go watch your favorite romantic comedy after this movie. Maybe you'll find something that resonates there for you. But, you know, finally, we have be of good comfort. Your faith has made you whole. Matthew 9:22. You know, just stay in faith, obviously, in this situation. And, you know, in this card, we have Jesus and Mary Magdalene. And I know there's a lot of talk in the Bible about, like, you know, did Jesus and Mary Magdalene, like, have a relationship and stuff like that. Some people imply that they were even twin flames and that kind of thing. You know, I'm not going to say one way or another. You know, I'm not a theologian or anything like that. But I will say this much. Just looking at the card, you know, there's definitely like this loving, caring exchange between the two of them. And I think that that's definitely like how you guys are. Like, you guys have this very loving, very genuine, good exchange between you two. So pile 3, like I said, really no surprise for you guys at all. Really no secrets, because you already know the tea. You already know what's going on with this person. So, you know, the ball is kind of in your court here, I guess, to just kind of get past the awkwardness and see where things go between the two of you, because you guys look like you're about to have like a really fun and good adventure with one another. So enjoy it. Anyway, I hope this made sense for you guys. If the message did not flow, of course, just let it go. But if it did, please let me know in the comments down below. Also, please like this video. That helps me a lot, so give me a big thumbs up there. Feel free to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know of future videos when they are coming out. Otherwise, I hope you guys have an amazing day. Keep sparkling. I am sending you lots of hugs and much love. Hi, pile 4. If you chose Britney Spears Fantasy fragrance, then this is going to be the reading for you. And we're going to find out what secrets is your person keeping from you. All right, we're going to kick it off here, going from the bottom up. I'm going to start with The Journey of Love Union and Journey of Love 2 by Bridget Rao. And let's see, what secrets are they keeping? Tell me the truth, so I can too. Authentic. All right, well, they want to tell you a truth. That's for sure. They may think that you're keeping secrets. Shocking. I'm amazed by your beauty. Completion. I just want loyal companionship. Warmth. I'm so cold without you. Okay. Moving on to the Moonology deck, we have the energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon, and it's time to release negativity, full moon in Scorpio. Okay. Your loving words from Jesus card, because in my opinion, a Bible verse a day helps keep the bad vibes away. We have Seek and ye shall find, Matthew 7:7. From What's Brewin', Spillin' the Beans by Fire Witch Tarot. we're gonna spill the beans right now. Let's spill the beans on this. What's going on? Tired of drama, red lipstick stains, and burning evidence. Finally, from the Enchanted Embrace deck by Cherry Enchantress, we have I Love You. I Can't Help Falling in Love with You. So they really love you. And You Make Me Feel Alive. Okay, let's dive into this. All right. So it definitely feels to me like there has been some serious push and pull between the two of you. Because first of all, we have tired of drama. And it may not seem like this person is tired of the drama that has gone on between the two of you, but they really are. It seems like you guys have been like really back and forth in disagreements, fighting on different things. Yeah, that you guys are kind of like oil and vinegar in a sense. You're just not mixing very well with one another at this time. So, yeah, this person is tired of the drama. And I think that this person believes that you're hiding secrets from them, which is funny. Like, you're here checking to see what their secrets are, but I feel that they feel that you're keeping stuff from them too. Because, you know, they want to be real with you. They want to be true. They want to be authentic. They want to be honest. I feel like a lot of this drama that's happened between the two of you guys hasn't exactly been a hospitable environment to foster authenticity and truthfulness and honesty. It's kind of been a hotbed of, you know, toxic behaviors and ways of thinking and ways of talking to one another. But this person doesn't want to stay in that. Like, this person really and truly wants to be honest and real with you and get past a lot of that gunk. You may not believe that, which is why you're here, and this may be the secret here, but they really do want to be real with you. That's for sure. And, you know, if you're keeping anything from them, if you have any secrets, they want that to come out too. Like, they see it as a two-way street. They're like, you know, hey, if you're going to this reading right now and you're checking in on me to see if I'm keeping anything from you, then you better tell me if there's anything you're keeping from me. And, you know, I don't know, maybe I'm hitting somebody's nerve right here saying this, but it is possible for some of you watching this, you could be keeping secrets from them too, which is why you guys both need to come clean with each other, which is why we have burning evidence. So one or both of you could be, you know, trying to burn, destroy, annihilate whatever these secrets are that's been between the two of you. Like, this is just nasty, toxic behavior that I think is happening on both sides. You know, it's almost like this vindictive energy, you know, where it's like one person, you know, says or does this towards the other, and then the other person turns around, and instead of being like, oh yeah, you know, I can be the bigger person, I can take the high road, I can forgive you and, you know, move on, it's not worth holding on to that. But instead the other person's like, I'm gonna hold a grudge and I'm gonna do the same thing right back. And you guys kind of, you know, play tennis, batting this ball of toxicity back and forth between one another. You're burning evidence, burning your secrets towards one another. Yeah, so you guys both need to release this negativity. I mean, if you're going to have secrets truly exposed, if you guys are going to repair what's damaged here and, you know, stop fighting and make up in a healthy way that's actually going to, you know, propel your relationship forward, you got to release this crap. You totally got to release it. It's the only way you're going to gain momentum to move forward in your relationship, like I said. But you got to release some stuff. Release to push forward. And, you know, I feel like there's this coldness going on between the two of you. Most likely right now, you have probably left this person in the cold. You know, you're kind of being like the ice queen, the ice princess towards them. Out of this, out of what's been falling apart here. But, you know, they don't want that side of you. They don't want all this toxic ridiculousness anymore. You know, they want to make up. They want your heat. They want your warmth. They want to, you know, melt the iciness of what has come between the two of you. And, you know, with red lipstick stains, you know, I think this goes both ways. I think, number one, you want to leave their mark on them. You know, maybe for some of you, there was like an infidelity issue between the two of you, or maybe not even as bad as that. Maybe it wasn't even like straight out cheating. Maybe someone just flirted with somebody else that they weren't supposed to. But I think you want to leave their mark on them. You want to leave your lipstick stains on them. But I think they also equally want your lipstick stains on them. They don't want anybody else's lipstick stains, because if it wasn't yours that they wanted, they wouldn't be so amazed by your beauty. And maybe this is going to come as a shock to you. You may not necessarily believe that. You know, maybe the way that they've been treating you, the way you guys have been kind of fighting and going at it like cats and dogs here, you're like, there's no way. He doesn't see me as beautiful. He doesn't see me as amazing. He doesn't see me as any of those things. He really does, but it's, you know, that's the part that's the truth. That's the part that's authentic. But it's hard for that to come to the surface and for him to express that, you know, if you guys aren't treating each other nice. And like I said, I feel like this is on both sides. I don't think it's one person doing it more than the other. I do believe that you're both probably at fault here, but you guys just aren't being nice to each other. You're not treating each other with love and respect, which are like the key foundational keys in any healthy relationship. You gotta have love and you gotta have respect. And neither one of you are displaying that in your actions towards each other or your words towards each other at all. This person wants loyal companionship, though. This person wants that. They want love. They want respect. They want that healthy relationship. They want completion and wholeness with you. And I believe that at your core, you want that with this person too, or you wouldn't be here at this reading right now. You wouldn't be checking in. You wouldn't be trying to find out what the secrets are. So, you know, the best way to, you know, expose your differences and expose your secrets is both of you are going to have to stop running away from the problems. You're going to have to stop burying the issues, burning the problems up. You got to stop doing that crap, and you got to start exposing it. You got to start getting real and authentic with one another, because this is just going to continue to snowball. It's going to continue to just like be a forest fire that burns out of control. Like, it starts as just a small spark, a slight little flame, and this is really just like erupting into a whole big mess of a forest fire. But you guys do have the key to put it out. You know, the water to put it out is releasing the negativity. Forgive. You both need to forgive one another. You both need to stop holding on to grudges. You both need to let go of the bitterness, let go of the resentment. Start really listening to the other person. When you guys do talk, when you guys have conversations, listen with the intent to actually listen. Don't listen with the intent to speak. Don't listen with the intent to say, hey, you know, I'm getting so intense here, I'm knocking the tripod over. Anyway, when I got something to say, I gotta say it. Anyway, yeah, but don't listen with the intention to have a response necessarily. Don't listen with the intent to be like, oh, you know, I got something to say in response to that. I got something to say in response to this. You know, just listen for the sake of listening. You may learn something completely new. You may understand something at a deeper level that you didn't know before. And it's probably going to be a good thing. It's probably going to be for the better than you even realize. And same for the other person. You know, this isn't just something that you have to work on. It's something that they need to work on too. You guys are so alike and so like bullheaded and so stubborn towards one another that, you know, you're just clashing towards each other and not actually resolving things. But it's funny because in some ways, maybe all this fighting makes your person feel alive. You know, maybe you guys have like amazing, passionate, explosive makeup sex when you guys are done fighting because your fighting is so explosive. I don't know. But you definitely make this person feel alive. But it might be a good idea to find healthier ways to be alive than all this, I'm gonna just fight you all the time kind of thing. But, you know, this person can't help but falling in love with you. They love you. Like, regardless of all the ups and downs and all the fighting, they do really love you. You guys got some junk you gotta work out, but they do really love you. Like, there's definitely no denying that. If you are fearful that they don't love you because of all this back and forth, rest assured, the secret is, the truth is, they do love you, and you guys can get down to really exposing to one another what these other truths are, what these other secrets are, when you start putting away the drama, dropping the negativity, stop burning up the evidence, and just be real and authentic so you guys can have this loyal and beautiful companionship, because the potential for this is definitely there, but you guys have some nastiness you both have to let go of in the process. So I'm sorry, pile number 4, it didn't say exactly what the secret is, but the cards have definitely given you a blueprint. They've definitely given you a map as to how to get those secrets out of that person. It just doesn't seem like you're going to find out what the exact specific secrets are through this reading. It's definitely coming across that you need to have a conversation with them, a healthy conversation with them, not one where you're going to be raising each other's voices and fighting. Have a real, genuine, down-to-earth conversation, and you will see the authentic truth come out. And I'm sure that it's not going to be anything bad like you're thinking, because they are amazed by your beauty and they want loyal companionship with you. You know, you guys want to get to that point. So it can be achievable. You just gotta take your guard down here, put your weapons down, put them away, and be nice to one another. Like, that's the biggest piece of advice I can give you, pile 4, is just be nice to one another, love and respect one another. It really isn't that hard. You know, it's the old golden rule that we're all taught when we're little kids, you know, to, you know, treat everyone the same way that you would want to be treated yourself. So, you know, if you don't want to be treated like shit, then don't treat other people like shit. That's the bottom line. So, anyway, I hope this made sense for some of you guys. If the message did not flow, of course, just let it go. But if it did, please let me know in the comments down below. Feel free to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know when future videos are coming out. And please give this video a big thumbs up of a like. Otherwise, I hope you guys have an amazing day. I am sending you lots of hugs and much love. Keep on sparkling, guys.